Welcome back to Dad Deals. Today I'm super excited to dive into one of my favorite parts of the upcoming Christmas season, and that is finding the perfect toys for my kids. As a father of 4 girls, I have a lot of shopping to do when it comes to the Christmas season. And as a dad, I know how important it is to pick toys that are fun, engaging, and let's be honest, durable, easy to store, and built well enough to survive the chaos. Walmart actually reached out to me and gave me the opportunity to have a hands-on experience with some of their newest toys. So if you're a parent of young kids, I hope that you find this video helpful and stick around because I'm going to be breaking down what's worth your money, what's going to be a hit with your kids, and what I think is maybe junky and not worth your time or money. So I know this video is a little different than what I normally do on this channel, but this video is truly going to be some dad deals. So let's get right into it. So one of my kids' favorite shows and one of my favorite shows to watch with them is definitely Bluey. If you're a parent of young kids, I shouldn't have to introduce you to Bluey at all. You should already be familiar with it. And the toys that go along with the show are actually some of the best toys out there. I've always had great experiences with them. All of the characters that you can buy usually work and are compatible with all the different things that they sell. And they're usually pretty well-made toys. So the big new item this year is the Bluey 3-in-1 Transforming Plane playset. This is $60, which is a little bit on the high end. Of course, with these Bluey toys, they are nice, but they are pricey. But my kids had an absolute blast playing with this. One thing I really like about it from a dad's perspective is everything is compact, it folds up nice, and it's very easy to store. I like how the top of it stays open so they can throw in any of the characters, and it just keeps everything well contained. And then when they open it up, the front actually becomes a boat. It has sort of like a resort-like area with a reception desk, as well as a hotel-like setup on the other side. If you're wondering if the boat actually floats, it does, kinda. It floats for a little while, but does take on water after a few minutes. So it's really not something that you're gonna wanna take into the bath, as it will hold water and get moldy after a while. But that's really my only negative to this. I think it's a great set. It even comes with a little passport. There's some sunglasses for the characters. And if your kids like Bluey, they maybe have some Bluey toys already and they like playing with them, this is gonna be no different. And this is really one of my top picks at Walmart. Also, speaking of Bluey, they have some awesome ride-ons this year. They have one for each age level. For your older kids, 3+, they have sort of like the full-size Power Wheels here that is of the Bluey Jeep, which is just awesome. This runs off a 12-volt battery. They also have a less powered 6-volt smaller one for the ages around 2, and even a push car version for ages 1 to 3. So just some really cool items here if your kids are a fan of Bluey. And then one last new Bluey item that I'll get into is the Chattermax figure carrying case. This is a great set for on the go, maybe keep in the car. This is a pretty basic set. It doesn't really have much to it. It's really just a carrying case and comes with a few figures and accessories, but that's going to be $25. As a girl dad, I picked up this Easy Bake Oven thinking it would be a great time. This retails for $45 over at Walmart, but be warned, this does not come with any of the recipe kits. You have to buy those separately, and they can run around $10 a piece. So keep that in mind. I was really disappointed about that. I thought it would at least come with maybe 1 or 2 kits. I also thought it was a little weird that this was rated ages 8 and up. I kind of feel like if your kid is over 8, they can maybe use the real oven or at least an air fryer or something like that. So I really don't recommend this Easy Bake Oven. You know, don't get caught up in the nostalgia for this. I don't think this is worth it. So an exclusive item that I was excited to try out at Walmart are these Little Tikes Creative Chefs. You can think of this as like a Play-Doh alternative. It uses like a kinetic sand type material instead of Play-Doh. And they have a bunch of different kits. They have a pizza kit, an ice cream kit. The pizza kit is going to run $25 and the ice cream kit is around $15. I did think they could have included a little bit more of the kinetic sand type material. They were kind of stingy with it, but the kit itself was pretty neat. My kids loved playing with this. The pizza oven actually lights up so it looks like it's heating. One disappointment was I was hoping that this would maybe be a little bit different than Play-Doh, where Play-Doh sometimes can mash together. And once you really mix the colors, it's hard to unmix them. This kind of works the same way. It kind of all congeals together if you're not careful. But this was still really fun to play with. And the kinetic sand is really easy to clean up. It doesn't stick to anything. So check out these. I think these are pretty cool. I really also thought the ice cream kit looked really realistic, much more realistic than Play-Doh. So check these out. I think these are a great price and a neat new item. So another new thing exclusive to Walmart is Barbie World. Again, as a girl dad, I'm very familiar with Barbie toys. And one thing that's always bothered me about them is that you cannot buy the accessories by themselves. If you want like a Barbie veterinarian or Barbie doctor or anything like that, you always have to get the actual Barbie doll with the accessory kit. So you just end up with a ton of these Barbie dolls everywhere. Well, this new Barbie World line actually changes that, so you can actually just buy the accessories. Here's just the grill set, and it's much cheaper too. The grill set is just $10. So if you've had the same complaint about Barbie toys, check out this line, and I think it's a great direction that they're going with this. If you're unfamiliar, Uno has really taken it to the next level. They have a bunch of varieties of the classic game, and one of the new ones that I found this year was Uno Teams. Some of the Uno varieties out there are ones that I would just skip and just stick with the classic game. But I really like this one. This one was pretty fun, especially if you have a larger family or you like to play with a larger amount of people. This allows you to team up. I did notice that the game lasted a lot longer, so I would definitely recommend this for maybe older kids. And this one's actually colorblind accessible. I think it's the patterns that they put on these cards. So if you're colorblind or you play with someone that's colorblind, check out this one. They'll be able to play it. One of my all-time favorite toys that my kids play with are Magnetiles. These toys are easy to store. They can click together really fast, so they're easy to clean up. And really the possibilities are endless. They come with a ton of kits that you can buy and make some really cool stuff. I also love that it's pretty much any age level. Really young kids have no problem playing with them, and older kids like playing with them too. I even like playing with them. But I really can't recommend these enough. If you haven't given these Magnetiles a try, definitely get some. They're one of the most durable, easy to store, and your kids will play with it over and over again. And I think they're one of the best toys out there, and they don't hurt when you step on them like Legos do. And then one last item that you'll see in that toy catalog is this yoga goat from Fur Real. This goat does yoga poses with your kid and then occasionally does a fart noise. I gotta say, I don't really understand this. I don't see how this is worth $40. This seems like it would get annoying fast, and your kids would play with it and laugh at it a couple times, and then it would just sit in the closet. So that one gets a pass from me. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this video if you liked it. I know this is different than the tool reviews and other stuff I typically do on the channel. Don't worry, those videos are not going anywhere. I will actually have links to these items. It's just a great way to support my channel like always. I do earn a small commission off those. Like the video if you found it helpful. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought of them, or maybe some toys that your kids like to play with. But I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.